What's up, everyone, and welcome. In this episode, we're going to talk about a zero-day bug that exposes 100 million IoT devices.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
A flaw in a widely used Internet of Things infrastructure code left more than 100 million devices across 10,000 enterprises vulnerable to attacks. Researchers at Guardara used their technology to find a zero-day vulnerability in NanoMQ, an open-source platform from EMQ that monitors IoT devices in real time, then acts as a message broker to deliver alerts that atypical activity has been detected. EMQ's products are used to monitor the health of patients leaving a hospital, to detect fires, monitor car systems in smartwatches, in smart city applications, and more. Guardara used its technology to detect multiple issues that caused EMQ's NanoMQ product to crash during testing. The company said in a press statement, the existence of these vulnerabilities means that any NanoMQ reliant system could be brought down completely. Guardara CEO Mitali Rakit told ThreatPost that the vulnerability was assigned a CVSS score of 7.1, making it high severity. How dangerous it is depends on what setting NanoMQ is used in, Rakit added. Zolt Imre from Guardara explained on GitHub that the issue was with MQTT packet length. MQTT is a messaging protocol standard for IoT designed as an extremely lightweight publish-subscribe messaging transport for connecting remote devices with a small code footprint requiring minimal network bandwidth. Thus, MQTT is used in a wide variety of industries that use low bandwidth smart sensors such as automotive, manufacturing, telecommunications, oil and gas, and so on. In NanoMQ's implementation, when the MQTT packet length is tampered with and is lower than expected, a memcopy operation receives a size value that makes the source buffer location point to or into an unallocated memory area, Imre wrote. As a result, NanoMQ crashes. A crash? Yep, a crash. The problem seems to be with how the payload length is calculated, Imre continued. Suspected that the unusual packet length, message_length, is a smaller value than used position. Therefore, the subtraction results in a negative number. However, memcopy expects the size as size_t, which is unsigned. Therefore, due to the casting of a negative number to size t, the length becomes a very large positive number, 0xFFFFFC, in the case of this proof of concept.
I belong on the inside. I demand you put me back where I belong. Dog. All right. I'll put you back.
All an attacker would need to exploit the vulnerability and crash the system are basic networking and scripting skills, Rakit added. These kinds of denial-of-service attacks can be extremely dangerous as they affect availability of mission-critical equipment. This could potentially put millions of lives and significant property at risk, according to the firm. The technology within NanoMQ is used for collecting real-time data from common devices, including smartwatches, car sensors, and fire detection sensors. Message brokers are used to monitor health parameters via sensors for patients leaving hospitals, or motion detection sensors to prevent theft. The software developer has issued fixes. Users of devices that incorporate NanoMQ should check with their vendors for an update to device firmware. This disclosure comes amid a spike in the number of attacks on IoT devices, including remote controls, Bluetooth devices, home security systems, and more. Kaspersky released a report earlier this month that showed a more than 100% jump in cyber attacks in IoT devices during the first half of 2021, with a staggering 1.5 billion attacks launched so far this year. Since IoT devices, from smartwatches to smartphone accessories, have become an essential part of our everyday lives, cybercriminals have skillfully switched their attention to this area. Dan Demeter, security expert at Kaspersky, said, "We see that once users' interest in a smart devices rose, attacks also intensified." So, what did we learn? Well, our critical health alert security devices in hospitals, homes, and cars are not really as safe as those salesmen told us. These devices are detecting fires. They're protecting our stuff in security systems and keeping people alive. And they're prone to an attack like this? where all an attacker needs are basic networking and scripting skills. Basically, taking a 2-week-long boot camp about networking and scripting can give you the skills you need to do this. Alright, maybe that's an exaggeration, but the point is, this exists, and it exists in mission-critical devices running critical infrastructure, companies in telecommunications, oil and gas, and health. Companies providing these kinds of devices really need to step up their game. It's not all about more profit. How do we hold these companies accountable for the software and hardware they sell us? They need to invest more into proactive security measures to find these issues before researchers or hackers do. Bug bounties, paying $50 to find a bug, is just not enticing enough for most researchers. Your company's making millions, hundreds of millions in revenues and profits, but you want to pay a couple $100 for someone to fix your mistakes. Now that does not add up. So with that, I say thanks for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash the bell if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.